Hello. Well, William's back, as I think I told you last week. He's finished his medical stuff. He's passed his exams. He doesn't get to graduate until the summer, so now he's doing this stuff. I don't know what. I'm just his mum. Why should I know? But he's working up at Salisbury Hospital, which is rather cute, because I remember when he was 5 and he announced that he wanted to work with Daddy one day, and that was it. And William is very focused. Once he's made up his mind, he does it. Ever since he was that big, that's how he rolls. And so the first day that him and Roger, because Roger had had some annual leave, were in the hospital, William rolls up in the same theatre and is there. I thought, wasn't that cute? Sort of, that's how he does it. And that's one of the problems with having William around. You can't just say, oh, I really do need to lose weight, because he'll say, right, no more butter for you, and Mum, you don't need that cream, and he'll actually take it and put it away. You can't just sort of idly think, you know, when you're sort of scratching about, think, I must get the fridge done, or it's always the fridge, isn't it? Because he organises things and either does it himself or gets other people to do it, and there's no excuse. There's no sort of saying, well, actually, I was about to go off and do, no, we're going to do this now. So you kind of have to keep, there's no moaning. You can't moan, and you can't sort of just idly wonder about things, because he'll sort of drive it forward and it can end up like a millstone. Chickens are all laying. Well, when I say all laying, the 5 of them, we're getting 3 or 4 eggs a day, so it's good. And oh yeah, with Easter coming up and Mother's Day, strongly recommend you get lots of practice in making cards for everybody. I want lots of cutting and sticking and making boxes and making little biscuits in boxes and bags. Spatial awareness is a huge problem. I think it's because children aren't making enough. Binker, you know, that sewing stuff. I was talking to a DT teacher who teaches sort of middle school age, and he was saying it's perennially a problem. You give them a piece of wood and you say sort of cut it out, and they just try and cut it out the middle at a slant rather than just cutting it on the corners. There's complete lack of common sense, and I think that's because of lack of experience. So it's good 11 plus practice to go make loads. It's following instructions. It will pick up 5, 6, 7 marks in the maths, and it just, as I say, following instructions really. Did you know that you can download cubes for making Minecraft cubes? Now, how good is that? Now, I was meant to tell you all about how you can now get it on the Xbox or the PS3, and it was only on the PC. Does that all sound sense? Doesn't make sense to me. It was on the PC, then it was on the Xbox.
Now it's on maggots and PS3.
I think I misheard that. I'm sure he said now it's on maggots and PS3. Mac. So anyway, and what does Minecraft have to? It helps with spatial awareness tremendously. It's got some very good books, so that's good at following instructions. Scraping the bottle with the barrel here. If you're doing it, have fun with it. But no, lots of making, worth doing. Well, I think that's about it. I hope you have a lovely week. Bye bye.